Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping into an absolutely epic tale of power, principle, and a heist of divine proportions, all coming straight from ancient scripture. So, how do you steal from the gods? I mean, it sounds completely impossible, right? But that is the exact challenge we're digging into today. We're going to unpack the story of Garuda, the bird king who took on the ultimate mission, raiding the heavens themselves for the nectar of immortality, the Amrita. Okay, so Garuda's goal was crystal clear: get the Amrita. But this was no simple smash and grab. We're talking about a fortress in the sky. The gods had locked this stuff down with a security system that was, for all intents and purposes, impenetrable. So the first thing he runs into, this absolutely terrifying, rapidly spinning wheel, and its edges were as sharp as razors. This was a gruesome piece of divine engineering made for one reason and one reason only: to slice any intruder into a million pieces. A pretty effective first line of defense, you'd think. But here's the thing: Garuda doesn't just try to brute force his way through. No way. He's clever. Instead of meeting force with more force, he just changes his form, shrinking his massive body down to a teeny tiny size and slipping right between the deadly spokes. It's a brilliant display of power through pure finesse. You'd think that would be the worst of it, right? Nope. Beyond the wheel, an even more terrifying threat was waiting: the final guardians, two massive, blazing serpents. And these weren't just guards. They were living, breathing weapons of mass destruction. And just look at what he was up against. Their eyes were lidless, unwinking, burning with this ferocious light. We're talking jaws literally spewing fire. These creatures were designed to incinerate anyone on sight. It was a seemingly perfect defense. So what do? You've got two unblinking, fire-breathing monsters in front of you. You can't sneak past them. A direct fight seems like total suicide. What could Garuda possibly do here? Well, he didn't get into some huge, fiery battle. Once again, he used his mind. He looked at their one defining feature, those unblinking eyes, and he used their own biology against them in an absolute masterstroke of simplicity. His solution was just genius in its simplicity. He whips up this huge cloud of dust and just throws it right in their eyes. I mean, how simple is that? In a split second, these terrifying beasts are blinded, they're confused, and it's all over. And boom, just like that, the path was clear. He smashes the final container, and the prize is his. He's holding the Amrita, the divine nectar. Immortality was just one sip away. But this, right here, is the most incredible part of the story. After all that, after defeating impossible guardians and literally holding ultimate power in his hands, he doesn't drink it. He refused. Because this heist was never for himself. He was keeping a promise. So, as he's flying back, mission accomplished, who does he happen to run into? Only the great god Vishnu. And Vishnu is just completely blown away, not by Garuda's strength, but by his unshakable integrity. So this meeting leads to one of the coolest negotiations in mythology. Vishnu offers Garuda a boon, a gift, anything he wants. But Garuda, he's negotiating from a position of power and honor now. He asks for two things: to be immortal without drinking the Amrita, and to have a physical position above Vishnu. And in return, Vishnu asks Garuda to be his divine mount, his ride. A deal is struck, but as equals. It's just incredible. But wait, the adventure isn't over yet. Indra, the king of the gods, is not happy. Not happy at all. He is not about to let his sacred nectar get stolen. So he attacks Garuda with his legendary weapon, the thunderbolt known as the Vajra. So the most powerful weapon in the heavens hits him, and Garuda just laughs. He literally feels nothing. But here's the thing: instead of fighting back or mocking Indra, he shows this profound respect for the weapon, and for Indra himself. It's such a power move. And to prove he's invulnerable, without even escalating the fight, he does something extraordinary. He just casually lets a single one of his feathers fall. And this feather is so beautiful, so radiant, it mesmerizes all of creation. It's a simple, graceful act to demonstrate his power without any violence. And that single act, that one graceful feather, earns him a brand new name. From that moment on, he's also known as Suparna, which means he of the fair feathers. It cements his legend, not as a brute, but as a being of elegance and incredible might. So, in the end, Garuda's story completely redefines what power even is. It shows us that it's not just about being the strongest or the most fearsome. Real power is a mix of might, tactical wisdom, and deep, profound self-control. I mean, think about it. Garuda earned his immortality, a place of honor above the gods, and a legendary name. He got all of it, not by being strong enough to take what he wanted, but by being principled enough to refuse it. And that really leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? What is true power? Is it the strength to take what you want, or is it the integrity to say no?